Hello, Resident Evil 7 band footage volume players. Welcome back to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries playthrough of the band footage. We're now starting the Daughters minigame.
A moment of peace and quiet that last for some time.
It began with a rainstorm. Zoe was an ordinary 20-something-year-old girl. She was good to her parents. She worked on the farm. She was educated, bright, and also kind at heart, but was completely unprepared for the tragedy that awaited her and her family that fateful night in October 2014.
Were they accosted by the local owls?
Oh, and by the way, I skipped that entire segment of the game loading the Baker house because it takes about a minute and a half for for PS4 to load the game.
Ah. Hey, Evelyn.
Meanwhile, these game graphics almost look like real places that are underwater. That is an actual city street.
Any news on the damage from the storm? They haven't said.
I mean, that is a very ornate entertainment center.
It's the last time they will be watching TV for quite some time.
Oh, she's so young.
Oh,
So those of us following along with the story of Resident Evil 7 would recognize the
Fresh clothes from the
recognize the country of Adonia from Resident Evil 6.
yeah, that's where, is that actually where our test tube baby was last time we saw him? Drake?
Ha! Jake? Yeah, that's where Jake's story starts.
Okay.
You know, just to show that just because this game is totally different doesn't mean that it's just going to, you know, turn its back on the rest of the timeline of the Resident Evil story and franchise. And meanwhile, the tragedy at the Baker farm has begun. Jack had Evelyn in his arms.
Yes, he did.
Memorize that code, 1019. 1019, write it down. Write it down.
I don't have a pen on me, Mr. Cloud.
Daughters is a minigame that you're supposed to fail on your first try. It's hard to swallow. It gets easier to swallow when you play the game and you start running into ordinary game overs once the game starts proper. Right now, we're just getting started.
Okay. Laundry room.
Gee, everything looks good in the Baker house, doesn't it, Mr. Gurdat?
I mean, not necessarily great. The walls very clearly are showing some age.
Well, it is an old house. This farmhouse is probably at least 100 years old.
Yeah, and she asked you to go to the laundry room, Mr. Cloud. I mean, the laundry room is clearly on the base floor.
Yeah. And also one of the reasons why they want you to play the main game before Daughters is, you know, hey, this is heavily spoiler-ridden, but also that now, just like Zoe, an actual resident of this house is familiar with where everything is. Now we are familiar with where everything is because we've seen this house inside and out.
Aww, Luke. We're threatening to give Lucas a power tool.
That's very much like a dad. He doesn't even know what his own kid's like.
Well, for the record, Lucas actually would like a power tool. He would just be, you know, a bit crass about it because, well, it's a power tool, not a precision tool.
Power with precision.
Buddy, please get them cleaned up and use the dry clothes. I need to check on the boathouse. It's half underwater last I looked.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh, there she is. The spawn of evil, right there on the
She is not
bed.
the spawn of evil.
There's a hole in the trophy. You better fill it.
So I like that
Oh.
Zoe's room has got a crocagator in it.
This is Lucas's bedroom.
Sorry. Wait,
his,
what
his,
if...
Sorry, his kid bedroom.
Okay,
his
okay.
kid
I was
bedroom.
gonna say, man.
Lucas, honestly, I don't even know where Lucas sleeps right now. Now you may be wondering, okay, there's definitely there is a puzzle here. As far as the gamer is concerned, all you have to do is just do what Daddy tells you and get Evelyn into the clean clothes, because you can't even get into this room until you go into the laundry room and get the clean clothes. Oh, but there is so much more to Daughters than what meets the eye at face value, and they don't explain much of this until after you get the false ending of Daughters.
Okay.
So, for example, you would never have thought to look over your brother Lucas's shoulder to get that 4-digit passcode that he used in order to log in on his phone. You would not see, what is the relevance of this? After trial and error, you will find that little pieces like this are going to help you solve the mystery of how to correctly finish the Daughters minigame to get the true ending. Your first playthrough of Daughters will take you about 20 minutes, depending on how many game overs you get. Playing the game for real could take you as much as 25 to 30 minutes.
Another note. What guests are they referring to?
They're talking about Mia.
Oh, Mia. Okay.
Yeah, sorry for the lack of footage going into this. Part of my video got corrupted, and it just so happened to be the part that Jack was explaining to Marguerite that Evelyn is the second person to be recovered from the shipwreck that's happening on the coast, and the Baker farm is right next to the coast.
Shopping list. Zoe put shaving cream on.
Well, because Zoe's got to shave her legs, so she looks fine.
Get that girl some clean clothes.
Yes, Mama. Hang on, I want to explore a bit. I got stuff to do. Oh, this place still looks like crap.
Yeah, they're... Okay, so how often does their trash service actually come around? Because...
Oh, cool, a lockpick. I just found an electric drawer. Well, I tell you, I mean, I've lived in places where they don't have regular trash service. Like, you have to either get a private company to take the trash for you, or you have to drop off the trash at the dump yourself.
That sounds horrendously inconvenient.
It is. You know what? Every place has a cost, and the costs are particular to the location. Hey, Daddy, I found the mower. And me going through this crawl space down here, this is me genuinely forgetting the order of events that you're supposed to do the daughter stuff in. So now I remember. Okay, so we do need to find that lockpick. The good thing about this game, the good thing about this minigame is that this is the microcosm of playing Resident Evil 7, except you do not ever wield a weapon during this minigame. That's the only thing that's different, is you don't fight enemies. You do have fail states in this game, but it doesn't depend on your ability to fight off enemies and then you run out of health and then you die. No, you get game overs for different reasons in this game. Well, but because we're still in a pretty ordinary, normal family home situation, those reasons are not apparent right now.
I mean, we're definitely still supposed to, just give Evelyn our change of clothes.
So giving Evelyn the change of clothes is going to advance the game state, but because of reasons that would otherwise be unknown to players who are just picking up this minigame for the first time, you're probably going to prematurely advance the game state, which is it is what the game designers of this minigame intended. They want you to immediately go to Evelyn, put the clothes on her, but then in doing so, you are unwittingly skipping steps in getting the true ending of this minigame.
So how relevant is the lockpick going to be?
It's perfectly relevant because we have to open this drawer right here.
Okay.
And inside the drawer is
A small component for the trophy.
for the trophy. Precisamente.
So what, is Evelyn Slim gonna get locked out when she starts exploding?
Some areas of the map will become inaccessible once you try putting the clothes on Evelyn. Okay, and doing that did what?
Brought down the ladder, so now we can go
Yep,
up to the attic.
Mm-hmm. Lucas's secret attic. We've been up here as Ethan. We know that this area exists. It looks just as ready as ever.
Board game. Can't tell which one it
Tabletop.
is.
Marvelous home run. Yeah. Play today, and then put it away tomorrow. Kick the ball. Yay. Ooh.
Why did Zoe leave this note?
To leave a correspondence. As in, like, Zoe was here, and you suck at hiding things, brother.
Okay, so
Okay,
1091.
19. See, yeah, you didn't write down the password, Mr.
I did
Gurnett.
not.
You got to start over. You know, it's not healthy to hold this much resentment, especially against your own family. But of a special note is that last note dated October 6th. Old man got drunk and started throwing all his shit in the red box on the veranda.
Okay.
Yeah, you wanna memorize that.
Because that's where we're going to find a piece of electrical equipment that we can use for it later.
Okay, and if you need to refer to the fuck you list, it's in your files menu. Okay, now can we even get on the veranda right now while Jack continues dramatically to check the boathouse for flooding?
Well, we'd have to go from an exterior wall up here, right?
Let's see. Oh, here we go.
We don't have
The
a pry
nails.
bar.
Yeah, we don't have a fork either. Nothing in the garbage. Nothing in the drawer.
They killed him.
They're going to kill him. It is amazing how even in our own lives, like how many things get untouched, and how often objects around us will just stay perfectly still and the same because of just pure and innocent human negligence.
Oh, this is a nice room.
Aha.
So no, Mr. Pascal, we can't grab the fork yet.
And those who are observant of the order in which the minigames are listed in the banned footage menu would notice that it's like they intended you to play the bedroom minigame before they want you to play daughters. Because if you played bedroom, like we played on Rocker Rabbit Commentaries, then you might find that fork on the bedside table of particular note and relevance.
So are these linens for Marguerite then?
Yeah, I think that's Marguerite. Do they sleep in separate bedrooms? That is a good question. There are many questions about the Baker house that, although this game elaborates much on the lore, will go unexplained. In the next part, we are going to invite the horror.
Be safe, everybody.